Hey everybody, Pren here. Welcome to the channel. I decided to start a channel and talk a little bit about my project, see if it helps anybody else, because I kind of wanted to pay it forward. I've been basically all the things you're going to see now I learned off of YouTube. I love YouTube. The amount of shit you can learn there is fucking amazing to me. So anyways, we got about 3 projects we're going to cover on this channel, maybe one other one, but let me show you what we got going on first. So this right here is a 1990 Harley-Davidson Fxr. Originally I was going to go for kind of like a street bob look, but then I started falling in love with hardtail choppers, and I thought, well, let me see if I can do something similar to that. Obviously it's not going to look the same, but I thought it'd be cool to have some apes and maybe a king and queen seat and still have the bike, you know, able to carve corners and shit. So we'll see how that goes. That right there is my holy grail. That's a 69 Charger. It's basically set up for drag racing right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like that or what I'm going to do, but it's got a built 440 in it. And a cool thing about the 440 in there is that it was from a 73 generator. So when you opened the motor, you could still see the crosshatch because there was barely no miles on it. When I get to it, I'll start writing the specs, and there's a lot of shit in there. But that's going to be the last one. That's the holy grail, and I don't want to, I don't know, I'm kind of weird like that. The best one I like to save for last. This is my Honda XR 650L. This is another one I fucked up by letting it sit because now the crank case gasket's leaking, so that'll be on the channel as well. We'll get to it eventually. Right now, this is what's been taking up most of my time. This is a 2019 Tacoma. It's the TRD off-road. And since about Christmas I've been working on this. And basically what we have here is we have the T3 bumper, Baja Designs light bar, lower light bar, Baja Designs fogs, put some Raptor lights in, changed out the grill. Like maybe not even a day ago I finished this. This is almost finished it, but this is basically a Switch Pro, and it's on a power tray, but I fucked up because I bought the power tray for an automatic, not for a manual. So this did not have the adapter to move the reservoir, so I had to make my own shit here. But so far it looks like it's gonna work. And then while doing this, then as shit goes, you start thinking more, and then you say, hey, why the fuck don't I put dual batteries in here? So now, yesterday I went to the dealership, I bought 2 Group 24F batteries. And I made it even more complicated. Funny story, but I could have just wired them in parallel and they should have been fine because they're brand new batteries, and I charged them up, they'll age at the same time, etc. But then I thought, well, what if I ever want to put a 31 in here, or at least a 31 in the auxiliary? So then I had to go and get the fucking, you know, the ACR and all that stuff. So now I'm going to wire all that up, but I'll go over it once it's done, and, you know, we could talk about it if it helps anybody get their own wiring done, or if I fuck it up and then it teaches you, hey, don't do what that asshole did. That works too. So once that's done, I get these 2 things wired up. Then I'm going to run the Switch Pro, the power tray. All the power is going to go to the auxiliary side. The flares on this are, let me think for a sec, advanced, I think fiberglass concepts. They're a 4-inch bulge, 3-inch rise, 2-inch rise. I didn't want to cut up the old bumper, so I got the Running for Tacos, I think they're called bumper caps. Yeah, I'm a dick. I don't fucking paint shit. I'm gonna wrap it eventually, but I just don't care. So forgive me if that bothers anybody. What else? The hood on here, this is a Mara hood. I'll show you the top in a sec. This is a Mara hood. Awesome hood. I can't even say enough about it. Fit like a fucking glove. Even like the holes lined up. I had to drill a few holes to get some of the hardware from the other, from the stock hood in here. I'm having a problem with that fucking windshield washer spout, but the other one fit in pretty good. Snaked everything through the hood. It does collect water. I'm working on something to try and fix that. Show you that. This is the top of it. The hood pins were just something cheap off of eBay, but I thought they looked cool. I'm planning on putting something here so it doesn't collect any more water. I'm thinking about doing like a Moroso type of foam. Maybe like they sell them for the blowers, I think, in some applications, but this isn't functioning anyway, so I might just put one in there just to stop the water from going in. But I think the water is getting in through here too, so I'll put little inserts in here too. We'll see how it goes. I know the truck looks a little fucking retarded right now because I did not. The last thing I'm gonna do is tackle this fucking suspension because I don't know what I'm doing with suspension yet. And like I said, most of this truck, or all these projects, I'm like a YouTube fucking fiend. But nobody has done from scratch or from start to finish a fucking suspension video on these. So that's why I'm taking my time, and I'm deciding whether I'm gonna drop it off or do it myself. I'm not sure yet. But I do have 35-inch tires here, but they're only 10 inches wide. The reason I did that was I was a little worried about the rotating mass and brakes and such, so I thought, well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, guys, this is like a fucking mall crawler. I can't imagine sitting there and doing anything too extreme that even the stock truck couldn't have handled, but I like the way they looked, and I thought, I'm gonna fucking do it. What do we got going on here? The back are McNeil flares. Yeah, see all this shit I still gotta take care of. These are McNeil bedside flares. Funny thing on the top of this thing. So I wanted a, what the fuck was it called? Hard shell camper. I can't remember the brand it was. ARE maybe, or something like that. Anyways, when I saw the price, I'm like, damn, that's fucking expensive. So then I was like, well, I'll put a soft topper on that. So I got this one. It's the Best Top Truck 2 Super Top. Then I saw this fucking cage for it, so I said, I gotta have that too. By the time I got done with both of these things, almost came to the price of the fucking hard shell, so I probably should have gone that route. Only cool thing about this is you can undo the sides, roll them up and such, and it folds down easy if I have to ever put something on there. I'm not sure yet what the fuck I'll do, but interesting enough, this isn't exactly the one I wanted. I wanted the soft topper. Soft topper got bought out by Best Top, and I ordered the wrong one, but it'll do for now. And this, the cage is actually, I believe it is Up Top Overland, it's called, if anybody's interested. Let's go to the other side. Yeah, I'm a big Star Wars fan. I'm one of the few assholes that actually liked the Anakin series. I hated the last couple ones. I don't know what the fuck they were doing in the last few movies, but whatever. Just thought I'd explain that in case you say, oh, look at this fucking kid. So, I'm still finishing the wiring on the Switch Pro. I got the panel in, it's all hooked up. I don't know if any of this shit works yet, or if I tapped into the right wire. I'm hoping I did. We'll see, because I need to get the battery supplies in for me to test it. That any stick shift car I have has to have the T-handle. I love Hurst T-handles. That the shifter though is actually not a Hurst shifter, it's just the handle I put on. Eventually I might take that all apart to see if I can put an actual Hurst lever on it, but we'll see. And this, I guess I'll explain it. This is fucked up. These all look shitty now because I live in Jersey, and you think that Jersey's like fucking urban, but we got a lot of fucking trees here. And with those trees come some really cute little fuckers that like to destroy shit called chipmunks. So these fucking things, when COVID hit, they came into my truck and they ate all the fucking wiring. I mean, it was like $7,000 worth of damage. Insurance covered it, but it was a lot. And they ate through that fucking fuel line there. The insurance company was actually saying, well, we might have to total the car. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? But anyways, so now I gotta spray every night or every other day I come in here. I got one of those little things you can put here that's like a light sensor that goes off for them too. But I spray peppermint oil everywhere, and that fucked up the dash now. So I'll get to it eventually, but that kind of sucks ass, because you can see here this sticker shit, that's one thing, but now even up here kind of peeled a little. So that was my stupidity, but I'll fix it. And these things came with the truck. I've never even heard of this brand, but I will be swapping those out. And the back bumper, I don't know yet what I'm gonna do with it. Kind of want to get like a pre-runner type look back there, but I'm not sure yet. Yeah, so this is the big project so far. We'll get to the other shit eventually. So in closing, guys, thank you so much for hanging with me for a little bit and learning a little bit about what this channel is going to be about. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe if you can, if you don't want to miss any videos coming out. First thing's going to be the dual battery, like I said. And probably, well, incidentally, let me tell you a funny story, right? So I was looking at the Prinsu rack and the Baja Designs light bar for the top. And then when I calculated everything out, I said, oh my God, it was like a lot of money. I forgot now how much it was. And it was for the S8 light, so it wasn't like the Onyx or anything. But I said, yeah, I gotta start being on a budget with this shit, because this is ridiculous. So I ordered a knockoff, well, I bid on a knockoff rack on eBay. We'll see how it comes, how sturdy it is. And I got the Cali raised 42-inch light. So I have to mount it myself, figure something out, but I'll show you guys what I come up with if it's good. Or even if it's bad and you guys hate it, then you know, hey, don't do what this fucking asshole did, right? So we'll see how that goes. So I think that's about it. What else did I want to talk about? Yeah, that's it, man. I'm not gonna, there's no politics or religious talk on here. I'm just gonna keep it about cars. There's enough fucking shit going on in the world to, you know, make people depressed. So just want to talk about Iron Man. I do have a music channel if anybody's into guitar playing or anything like that shit. It's called Jaipur 77. You can just click on my icon for this channel and then it'll show you the other channels I have. Please comment anything you guys want to talk about vehicles, hopefully, and not any politics or anything like that. Then let me know. I'm pretty busy with work and family and stuff, so I will try and get to everybody's questions and such as best as I can. I don't even know. I mean, maybe there's only like 5 people that'll watch this video, right? In my mind, I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna have like 10,000 people watching this how-to videos, but that should never happen. So we'll see how it goes. But you know, anything I can help with, I'll try my best to. I appreciate it very much, your time, and we'll talk again soon. Later.